All right, everyone. It's Saturday today, and I hope you all are having a really good weekend. I'm starting a new project, and I wanted to just kind of show you what I have going on. Also, I wanted to do kind of a review on some Harbor Freight gloves that I've been using for some time now. I resorted to using them simply for the fact that I kind of got sick of buying more expensive gloves with the expectation of hoping that they would last longer. And just over the many years that I've been doing this, I feel that in at least in metalworking gloves, they always get chewed up, they always get destroyed. So I just found that just sometimes cheaper is better in some cases, even though I hate saying that. So let me get you guys turned around here and I'll walk you through it. All right. So these are the gloves that I've been using. I went down their glove aisle at Harbor Freight, and I've always just been really skeptical of their gloves, just for whatever reason. So, anyways, it's there's the item number, 63153. So I've been using this, and typically when I go in, I bought one pair, and I was pretty impressed with them. And the first pair I bought worked out really well. And so normally I use Tillmans. These are the 30Ms. I use these for TIG welding, and then I use the 850s for like my stick welding. However, I has recently come to my attention that there is a universal weakness with gloves. And so what I wanted to do is, so anytime, like let's say you're cleaning your material or you're cleaning parts and you're using any type of a solvent that's like brake parts cleaner or lacquer thinner, what it does is that the thread that they use to do the embroidery work here, when they bring these things together, it melts. And so what happens, I don't know if this is, I'm sure this has happened to a lot of you guys, where for whatever reason the seam, it just kind of come apart, and then it finally clicked to me that solvents will eat up the thread. And so it's like there's nothing wrong really with the leather per se. And so anyway, so I guess if you want, what I would do is I would just switch between like using rubber gloves that you use for solvent, and then use these for welding. So anyways, that's about that for that. So, and then so also I'm starting on a door project. So these are the jam pieces that are going to hold the door together, or the frame pieces or rails. I guess there's a different ways you can explain it. So anyway, so this is the part that's going to anchor to the building. That part over there is going to anchor to the like the wall. It's going to go between a wall and a building. So anyways, so what I'm doing is I'm laying out my holes right now and trying to do all the hole drilling and everything before I weld the whole thing together, because sometimes if you get ahead of yourself on a project and you have to go back and drill holes when the thing is one giant piece, it's very difficult. So what I use here for this, I don't know if you can see all those holes there that I've drilled already in this one. So basically I use a magnetic drill, because it's kind of difficult to put a larger piece into a drill press to drill holes. And I don't like using hole saws because I feel that they're really sloppy and they just look like crap. So a few years ago I got a magnetic drill. I got a Hogan HDM 904. I absolutely love it because the Hogan company was the company that I believe originally pioneered magnetic drilling. That's probably, you can probably dispute that, but I noticed that recently the market is just saturated with inexpensive magnetic drills. Like you have the Evolution one, you have the Champion one, and then you have like everything else. And those, there's no plastic on this at all. Like when it comes to metalworking or anything like that, sometimes I do not like having plastic. I mean, the exception of the rules, you have your handle, for comfort, you have your plastic handles on your, on your spindle. So anyways, let me get you guys set up and I'll kind of walk you through this, and I hope that what I do is when I go to put this thing together, this is the style of anchor that I use. And so what I like to do is have a 1-inch hole here to pass this through, and then a smaller hole. That's a tiny pilot hole I have in the back there. But I do it this way, and I'll show you how I do it so your layout for installation goes smoothly. So let me sit tight for 1 second and I'll get you set up. All right, I think I'm set up here, and I hope you guys can see that okay. Sorry, it's not perfect. So one of the things about using a broach or a magnetic drill is you always want to keep these things wet. I bought this drill from a place called ACC Machinery. They're in Phoenix. You can Google them. They always stock these drills. They always have all the accessories and all the bits. So if you're interested in one, I would recommend talking to them. You want to talk to either Stephanie or Kirk. All right, and then so what I do to go ahead and make my mark on the back side of this is I will just take a magnet like this, and I have a 1-inch transfer punch. And what I do is when the magnet will hold it square, so I'll just go like this here, just like that, and I'll take my hammer like this here. And then so what it does, it gives me a dimple that's just big enough where I take like a 3/32 drill bit. Sorry, for some reason things never go smoothly on camera. All right, so let me get you out of the stand here and we'll take a closer look. All right, guys, so as you can see there, that's how I do it. And then so I'll just work my way down. I'll get all that done. I think that's about it for this one, and then I'll bring you guys along as this project progresses, or if I do like any kind of welding reviews or plate tests or anything like that. Anyways, please like, comment, and subscribe. Would be much appreciated. And I will see you on the next one. Peace out.